They actually do use it quite a bit throughout the, the game.
Yeah. Batman uses it all the time. I turn it off. I'm like, I don't want to hear you. I'm like, all this is doing is draining my battery faster.
Pretty much.
Which, shout outs to Sony for the shortest battery life in the history of wireless gaming. Probably not, but still.
I don't know, what is it? What is their battery life?
Because
I don't know, the freaking, obviously the Wii U gamepad's is pretty short.
Oh yeah, that's true, yeah. Well, like for PS3, which is essentially the same controller, you know, granted they switched some technologies in the middle and stuff, but you know, essentially that's what you're going off of. PS3, I could play all day for like a standard gaming session for like 3-4 days in a row before I have to recharge it. PS4, I'm lucky to get 1 day.
Yeah, seriously.
Alright, so we've got Kenshiro playing as Kokoro on the left. Lycanthos playing as Tina on the right. Both of them are outfitted in their bikinis. We're all upset because Kenshiro put a top on.
Why would you do that?
Alright, now as we're seeing, Kenshiro is being much more aggressive. That's what we want to see out of him. This is DOA. You don't block.
You press buttons.
You press buttons.
Press buttons.
DOA. It's called the death on a buttons. Yes.
Close enough.
Yeah,
close enough.
Yeah.
I will roll with it.
That's punishment. See, there you go. There you go. Doesn't matter. Unsafe, safe, doesn't matter. Press buttons.
Quite often he's going for that that throw kind of combo throw.
Right.
To try to bait out those counters.
Which, I mean, the combo throw is a lot of damage, so I can definitely, I mean, you want to definitely go for it, but at the same time, you also have to recognize who you're fighting against and know that they want to go for those combo throws and not to give them to them. You know, press a button.
Exactly, yeah.
Press a button.
Or just not press anything.
You know,
if you're still in that stun state, that throw is not going to grab you.
Yep. You know, a lot of people, as soon as they get stunned, they want to counter out of it. Like, there's slow escapes, there's a lot of other things you can do. Nice down one poke. And see, you see how it goes down one, goes right into his offense. This is what we want to see out of Kokoro. Don't stop pressing buttons. You just keep pressing buttons.
At least he's changing it up. A lot of the Kokoros I see, especially online, I mean, online's not the greatest, we know.
Yeah.
But a lot of them I see just that elbow, because it's got that ungodly range.
Oh yeah.
It blows my mind every time I see it come out.
And it used to be safe. Is it still safe?
I believe,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we are at Tina's home court now. Let's see if that gives Lycanthos any luck here.
So we had BKDKenshiro take that first one.
Oh yeah, we can put that up here. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things like you see how like Lycanthos is just being hesitant. Like, you need to just press some buttons. Like see, he blocked there and then countered. Like, there you go. Cancel out your string, press some more buttons. That's how we want to play some DOA.
Exactly. The whole delay combo system in this just throws people so off.
Oh yeah, because you know. One thing I've known about playing DOA, you know, since 2 Ultimate, really. Even though, I mean, well, seriously, since 2 Ultimate, because, you know, I think everybody had DOA 2 Hardcore, you know, and everybody.
Even I had DOA 2
Yeah, you know,
hardcore.
but we didn't know what we were doing. We were just pressing buttons and being like, look, flashy! You know, so, you know, since I started playing DOA seriously, one of the things I've noticed is I can switch from Tekken to Soul Calibur, no problem. I can switch from Street Fighter to Killer Instinct, no problem. You know, I can switch from Virtua Fighter to, you know, Tekken, no problem. I switch from any of those games to DOA, I have to reset my brain.
Yeah.
You know? and not to say that that's anything bad about DOA, it's just that the mentality of when you're playing is very different than the mentality you take when you play other games.
Definitely, because on those you're confirming all those combos. Like, once you have them in that stun state, you're gonna get your combo if you know the proper string and proper frame advantage. Exactly. Whereas here, they got the
nothing is guaranteed.
System. Yeah.
You know, like, nothing is guaranteed until the opponent is in the air.
Exactly.
Or after a critical burst.
Now, that's another thing that's definitely new for you, since you don't really play 5-ball.
Well, I played 5 vanilla up until the patch, so I'm aware of critical burst and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, anything that's happened since the big patch in 5 vanilla, I'm clueless about.
Yo, so Lycanthos, someone
clearly
bringing it back. Yeah,
clearly listening to what we're saying, pressing more buttons, knowing what's going on here. But you know what? Kenshiro's not having it. He's like, you know what? Guard break. Let's press some buttons of my own. Getting some big damage on the ropes there. Lycanthos is trying to do something. Now, see, it's almost like he knew what he wanted to do, but couldn't quite get it out there.
Yeah.
Nice counter though. Let's see if he can push us into something.
Ooh, and that elbow. That elbow that I was talking about.
But you know what? Sidestep it. It is a linear attack. You can sidestep it. And that's another thing. Like a lot of the last edge of these strings, you should be sidestepping. Unless it's unsafe, then just block it and go with it.
Right.
And it looks like this is going to be it. And see, now, that's another thing that happens often. People love to do wake-up kicks in this game.
Yes.
They love to do them. Especially in that situation where it's like, you have no health. One hit will kill you. They're clearly just like right at that max range. Why are you doing a wake-up kick?
Yeah.
Why are you doing